Good afternoon everybody and welcome back to a brand new video. Today I am going to run you through the Silver Blade Key Challenge that we've been doing as part of the new Gold Hoarder voyage. It's actually called the Plated Silver Key, but I thought I'd show you in this video what we got up to, how we managed to complete the actual voyage, and hopefully take you along for the journey. So you start off basically getting a map as to show you where your book is going to be. In our case, this was on Paradise Spring, so as you can see, I'm just chatting away to my crew, telling them that we've got to go to Paradise Spring to go and dig up the key. I say the key, it is actually the book, but I hope you enjoy our little venture there. I have Yorkshire on board, Pepsi on board, and Andy on board, so we are just getting ourselves all set to go and then heading towards Paradise Spring, which is actually to the west, as you can see on the map. So I will catch up with you once we've hit Paradise Spring. And as you can see, we are just approaching Paradise Spring right now, so we're just adjusting the sails, getting ourselves ready to mount the island. Not ship-wise, just crew-wise of course, but we have to go onto the island and find the book, which is what I believe I'm about to go and do. So let's hope I can do a funky little sword lunge in a minute to get across to the island. 3, 2, 1, fingers crossed, there we go, perfect sword lunge, and I've got to go onto the island, grab a particular book that's on the island, if I can work out where it's buried. Knowing me and Diggs, it takes me a little while to work out where everything is, but hopefully I'll be able to show you where the actual book is, if I can work it out. If not, one of my crewmates will do it, because they know how great I am at doing my digs. So hopefully between us we will be able to show you where the book is in just a moment on our digging island. A couple of skellies, go away Steve. Didn't want your help Steve, go away. And consult the map again. Yeah, totally can see where that is, but totally can't work out where it is, because you know what I'm like. So hopefully we will see it in just a moment. I even try various random places, and then I think eventually my crewmate find it for me. There we go, the luck of the crew. So, as you can see, we do have the journal ready to go. It says, you know the golden rule, whoever has the gold makes the rules. Haha, the hunt for the plated silver key. If found, please return, if you can work out who I am. Ha 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 ha, H. Many pirates know these hours, yet many more do not. So when it comes to choosing nicely hidden spots, you cannot seek large landmarks. Oh, it skipped a little bit. No names are given. Use your eyes and these locals you'll see. Detail matters more than any legend does to me. I'm turning the pages far too quickly for me to read this out loud. So 10 or 11 squares west from centre this isle is. North to south it's 2 squares below a shop, but also 2 squares above a fortress. I debated this for quite a long time. So as you'll see, I look very, very confused at this point because I'm trying to work out where we've actually got to go. I believe one of my crewmates manages to kind of clarify this, but basically you want to look at your map, you want to look to your west hand side, and you'll see obviously Mermaid's Hideaway. If you look around Mermaid's Hideaway, there are some islands above it, which you will be shown in just a moment, because we were having a complete discussion about this. So you've got the Imperial Crown Fortress and Sea Dog's Rest, and then I believe above that you've got where you want to be going. So in a moment, there we go. So it says, I will consult the book in one moment, but it just says obviously that you're between a fortress and an island, and then I think it also says about a little post or something, which is how we worked out it was actually Crescent Isle we wanted to go to. Just waiting to see if I bring the book up on screen again for you. Hopefully I do. Fingers crossed I do. This is me having a little bit of an argument because the book says one thing and technically it means another, so we will see. And we have to be careful of the Reaper because, of course, Reapers do like to do Reapering stuff. So let me see. No, so we go straight to Crescent Isle, which is basically where you're heading in terms of actually sailing wise. I will try and insert pictures of the book if I can. So, yes. So 10 or 11 squares west from centre this isle is. North to south, it's 2 squares below a shop, but also 2 squares above a fortress. Seek outside some ivy forked atop an entrance. This is where I actually read it and actually go through it. Is it going to let me see this? No. This is where I do a bit of digging to work out where it is. But basically you're looking for ivy above an entrance. Now we believe the entrance is above the cave. Hence why I am going towards the cave. Then realising it says atop. So hence not being able to be massively specific about where I'm looking. But hopefully it will show me in a minute where I end up finding it. But basically it's around here somewhere. You'll see me dig it up in just a moment. I think it says something about a fern plant, which is why I'm digging around by all the fern plants. I'm not going to obviously read it word for word today, but I thought I would run you through roughly how we managed to complete it and show you kind of the journey we went through. So, kill a few mobs around. Seek outside some ivy forked atop an entrance to this cave. Above that, on a grassy stone, a fern marks this clue's grave. Now, I thought the skeleton was the grave, but obviously not. As you'll see where I end up digging in a moment, it will reveal where the actual item was hidden. But it confused us for a while. We thought the skelly was the grave, which is why we started digging around by the skelly. But obviously, as you can tell, that is not where it is. So, as I continuously dig around and around and around to see if I can find out where it is, I do eventually find it. So hopefully, in a few moments' time, you'll see where that was. Now dig a hole and unearth a hidden clue. So we thought at this point we'd exhausted all possibilities, and then I suddenly just thought, do you know what, I'll try a few more digs, see how we get on. And then, would you believe it, I found it. So that's me just kind of cursing that I found it. Then in chapter 2, it gives you a whole new page. Or 2, I think it is. And this is where I logically read it word for word. The only thing that there was the downside to this adventure is that you do have to turn back. Along the beach below, I look for lights of green and blue. Here I go aboard a type of deck that will not pitch nor skew. So this is where I'm working out where I've got to go. As you can see, give it a quick another look. This is where logic has it, that I'm kind of working it out, making sure that I'm right in thinking. That's the Reaper Galleon that you will see in a video coming soon. Because we did have a little fight. I think I got distracted by loot at this point, so I can only quickly apologise for the momentary delay, but shiny things and beanie equals I want them all. So this is where I pick up a few extra bits of loot that I wasn't technically supposed to be picking up. But yeah, we ended up going and getting them anyway. Because I'm a loot hoarder. Let's leave it at that for now. And at this point I'm looking for blue and green lights because the book actually states that you need. I look for lights of green and blue, and then at the end of this are rungs out to sea that point the way. So I wasn't quite sure what to make of this. I could only assume that the rungs were kind of laddery type things. But this is me showing my crewmate that obviously there's a blue and green light there. Run to the end of the dock and working out the rungs. This is me looking a bit confused about rungs, but I was trying to work it out. Trying to work out where we're supposed to be looking and where I'm supposed to be heading for. Then we look out to sea, sort of that direction. And I believe it says something about wood 3 and wood 1 or something like that. I sail and find some wooden drums. Oh no, ignore me. At the end of these are rungs out to sea that point the way. By day I spy a wood of 3 plus 1 far, far away. And at this point I'm thinking maybe I need to wait for daytime, but we actually managed to work it out during the night because the wonderful Beanie looks down her spyglass in a few moments' time and works out where she's actually heading towards.
Yeah, that makes no fucking sense to me.
Ah, hang on. A wood of 3. I can see possibly 3 trees and a single tree. I don't know if that's what it's on about. Bearing in mind it's dark. Northeast east. If you look sort of just to the right of that cave bit, I think that's 3 trees and a single tree. I could be completely wrong. I don't know if it means that. See what I mean?
Possibly, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if that's what it means, but it says...
Well, it says wood and
by day I spy a wood of 3 plus 1. But
that must be it.
Yeah, but is that definitely 3 trees, or am I just being stupid?
Well, we can either hang around here till daytime, or we can have a mooch around. It's up to you.
That could be 3 trees. I mean, do you want to go with that?
I'm alright with that.
3 trees that you're looking at is probably Rapier Cay. Because it's significantly smaller island.
Is it is it northeast? Sorry, northeast east of us.
Yes.
Let's go with that then.
Really?
What? Oh, I've got no room.
There you go.
Logic.
Did you pick up the chest what I've pinned up for you guys?
Yorkshire and Pepsi.
Hmm?
Did you pick up the chest that Andy dropped by the ship?
Yes. Oh, was it in the water or up on the cliff?
No, it was on the cliff edge.
Then I got it.
Cool, thank you.
I presume you got both of them then, because I put mine on the cliff as well.
Ow.
Where was the ladder thing? Or did you guys not find the rungs?
Do you want me to show you?
Yeah, actually.
Right.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. Jump in the cannon with me. Oh shit, that's too high. Bit of a swim. Sorry, Pepsi. Sorry, Pepsi. That was far too high.
That's all right.
Right. This is what logically, this is how I'm thinking it is. I could be wrong. So if I am wrong, I'm going to apologise later. But this is my logic. So we've got to run all the way around to the platformy bit. You're still with me, good. So, it says about a blue and green light, which is on the end of here.
Right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So I ran all the way along here. The ladder, we think the wrong thing. Or maybe that's the wrong thing. Maybe that's the wrong on the floor with the rope around it. But anyway, there's a ladder there. If you look, that's the Reaper Galleon, I think. If you look sort of northeast east, a bit further in the distance, there are 3 trees and 1 individual tree. Out that way. To the right hand side of the arch. That we think could be Rapier K at the moment. That galleon's coming towards
coming
you.
right towards us.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if you
Oh, they're
can, drop
excellent
sail.
players.
Already have done. I'm stuck in a shadow at the moment.
I've got a keg. I'm going to swim out to him.
Do it.
So, after a momentary delay of a galleon fight, which was a Reaper, may I add, we worked out we needed to go to Rapier K and basically headed here to, I believe here is where you have to find a star on the beach. It will say so in the book in a couple of moments' time, but I believe this is where we were looking for a star on a beach, which turned out to be a lantern, as you will see in the coming video. But hopefully this makes logical sense, because it took me a little while. This is me just cheekily trying to grab my crewmate before he gets on the beach, because I'm a little rebel like that, and I just wanted to be a pain, to be honest. So in a moment I do succeed, and I'm not going to repeat what he probably said, but he wasn't too impressed about me harpooning him back onto the ship, but it was only for a bit of fun. By this point I realised I was actually looking for the barrels, as you can see, and we were trying to find the step, which I could only assume was the rock that you're about to see me turn around and look at. Basically the rock shows you roughly where you got to go in terms of the other side of the sea.
So I reckon it's somewhere on here.
Right, Andy, I'll stay with the ship. You go have a look. In fact, I'll tell you what. All 4 of us go. Come on,
Because I'm
Andy,
useless
off
at
the ship.
this. Hello, Mr. Phantom. Where are you? You can bugger off. Right then. Well, that is an awful lot of snakes, isn't it? Right. Stop archiving the bloody quest, you bastard. Right. Surrounded by 3 larger sea rocks on the horizon, trees. For under leaves, you'll find a fallen star. Isn't this where DeMarco was?
No, that was Sea Dog's Rest.
Ah. So apparently there's a fallen star somewhere on here. Come on. Oh. Oh, that was the harpoon.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Under leave,
Alright.
I don't even see a star.
Could be a starfish. Or it could be a hole in the sky.
No, it says under leaves you'll find a fallen star. Well, I'm not seeing anything that looks like a fallen star.
What about a flower?
Exactly what I thought.
It could be a flower. Are there any flowers under under the leaves?
Hang on a minute. Let me have a think.
Got it.
Where was it?
Well done, Cole.
Yeah.
Over here.
Fallen
Lantern.
star.
lantern.
Okay,
Over the
yeah.
lantern.
Okay, yeah. Can see that.
Well done.
Oh, the lantern was the star?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Fallen
From
star,
distance, it looks like
light.
it's light, doesn't it?
Anybody else's book keep going right to the back, right to the beginning again?
Yep.
Mine keeps getting stashed.
Just because you're a donut.
Hang on.
And you keep
Where were we?
Thank you.
Obviously, we've done the dig. Obviously, the two. I see a line of two rocks lie. From the largest to smallest, go left and spy a small tower rise. So, this isle.
Largest to smallest. At the opposite tip. At the opposite tip.
I have to go AFK for a second. I'll be right back.
If
No
it's
probs.
straight from here, smallest, what's over there, to largest, what's the big one, what's there?
Yeah. I spy a
That's the
small
biggest one.
tower rise. So surely that's that way.
I'd assume it's towards the port, I'd say, if anything.
We've got company incoming.
Well, what we got?
Grade 3 Reaper heading straight towards us.
Oh, for God's sake, not again. It was the same dipshits as before.
Yep.
Right. Who left
Who left what?
the VC? Oh, Pepsi.
Pepsi's gone AFK for a minute. I would think it's Lone Cove we need to be going to, but right now we've got to get rid of these fools. I'm going to go and say hello.
Both those if you want.
That was bad shot. So was that.
You're way
Sure.
off me now.
Yeah, I am. And this is the part of the video where we managed to find where we believe the last dig is. As you can see, we managed to complete the voyage, managed to find the chest, and then in a moment, I cannot remember if I opened the chest for you on camera, but if I haven't, then you can go and open your chest yourself, and hopefully you've enjoyed doing the voyage as well. But there will be a galleon fight video coming very, very soon. Thank you very much for watching. Please drop a subscribe if you have enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all very soon. Goodbye for now.